Welcome everyone to Titans of Low Elo. This is the match Ethers versus forget the other one.
Revenants.
Revenants, thank you. That was my co-caster, Flail. I am Magic Ninja 107 and we are excited to get in to this match here. We apologize for the delay. There was a few technical difficulties we had to work out to bring you a great production tonight. But obviously, the Flail, why don't you talk about the map bans and picks?
All right, so today for the first round of the playoffs between Ethers and Revenants, we are going to have map 1 starting with Ascent, followed up by Pearl, and then hopefully we can see a map 3 which will finish it off with Haven. Now, for the sides, we have Ethers starting with defense on Ascent, and then defending side for Pearl will start with Revenants, and then if we go to Haven, Revenants will start defense on that. So, gonna be a pretty exciting match here, although I'm tired of seeing Ascent, but...
I agree.
You know, I feel like Ascent is... It's so commonly picked, but, I mean, if we're just going to look at some of the stats here, just, these are ranked stats, but looking at Ascent's ranked stats, we're looking at about a 54% win rate on the defender's side. So
it is very much defender's sided, especially whenever they. But I'm gonna be so excited to see what they do with that B wall now that it is, you know, reinforced. But we're right in this. We are into this match. Ascent, obviously the first one. Ethers going with a pretty standard 3-pick comp right now. Teo, KJ, and KO. Teo, KO, KJ. Omen, say Teo, KO, KJ 3 times fast. And Illier, it looks like they're hovering over Jet on the side of Revenants.
Yeah, probably gonna be Jet. I mean, you need a duelist. You need at least Jet. I'm surprised we're not seeing. You know, I guess KO can replace the Sova, but
the KO. I just feel like KO is the better one, especially now that they have that the reinforced wall on B side.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, every new agent that gets added to the game makes KO stronger, and this is a pretty solved map. So, but we do see the Sova instead of the Teho, which
Sova.
I think you can substitute, but Teo is just so ridiculously strong.
Especially with those salvos that are global and that second. So they basically have 2 ways to suppress. And then with the KO and then the KJ, obviously locking down the site. But it's pretty much a standard Miru comp matchup aside from the Sova and the Teo swap. I'm going to be very interested to see this.
I mean, it's not be-all, end-all, but if I had to choose, I'd say I'd rather a Teo over a Sova. I'd rather a Teo over pretty much any initiator except maybe Breach on certain maps.
Yeah, except maybe exactly the Breach-Teo combo. Still very much in the meta here. So we're gonna get straight into this match. Obviously, I'm gonna be very interested to see Cupid gonna do a pretty much a standard B site setup here.
Yeah.
And you can see there Humane setting up for that knife B main, and this might be a good read as I think as Aether and his crew are set up towards that B site.
Yeah, recently
the microwave setup on the KJ of ETH of Cupid here is gonna be interesting.
There's been an interesting strat in some of the pro games so far where we do see a double Sentinel with Deadlock and I believe it's a Vice and then a Yoru and an Omen and a Breach, and it has ended up winning a lot of rounds on that defensive side. We've seen multiple 12-0s, although we don't see it come out here, but it is interesting to see that the meta can still be developed on a map that's been around for such a long time.
Exactly, and obviously the KO knife being spent, automatically destroyed. That gives ETH, Humane, and Cupid all the knowledge in the world that they are slowly coming over. Ill is already right here, ready, spamming through the smoke. Not gonna find much there. Cupid right by his side. Humane and Surjuice peeking out. Surjuice to getting the party started with the first blood. Humane getting a second. Ducks with that salvo kill, and now the rest of the squad looking on Aha. Aha is very much the definition of low health. Reverse getting 2. And Reverse might have reversed this round a little bit, but gets caught out with the Nano Swarm in his hand. And now Aha, the only thing that he can do is run scared. On very much 9 HP with a Ghost. 3v1. Can he do anything? Sir Juice and Cupid. Not going to make anything, not going to do any mistakes here. Aha's going to take down Sir Juice, but he's just holding that. And Cupid's going to put down any resistance here. Ethereal's taking the first.
Solid pistol round there from ETH, but you know, on the side of Revenants, I mean, Aha was pretty much into Boathouse and nobody had followed him in. Definitely, if you're gonna hit sight, you need to be a little faster than that, especially when you have pretty much all of sight control and no one is flooding in behind your duelist. I know you do have the Killjoy setup to deal with, but even after that was out, they kind of lingered, and then they just got flooded from market. So
they
great
stalled.
retake there from ETH, but need to go a little faster.
I do agree that is very much tilting for a duelist, and now Aha opting to lead the charge up. Oh, he's gonna go right into Ill, who's gonna get one with the Outlaw, basically an op here, as there are no heavy shields in play here. But Reverse has gotten the reverse. However, does Sir Juice see this? Sir Juice will see the flank and miss the paranoia. Dinked 72. Now, Ill is up there with it, with the support. Reverse taking down another. Sir Juice has fallen, and ETH, and they do have the sight here. Sun planting the spike. Ill and crew in tow. Ready to go. Reverse taking down another. The burst fire of that, getting 3. A Sun and Humane with the Vandal. Not gonna do much of the Thrifty from Reverse. A perfect 4-piece there.
Reverse, I mean, I think that round just falls down to gun control. Like, not in the political aspect, but I mean, like, just keeping the guns out of the hands of your enemy. I believe it was Sir Juice was playing pretty close on Generator there, and then just got, well, I mean, unluckily, but jump shot, right-clicked, and then just one-tapped with the classic, pretty much, by Reverse, which then let them get the Bulldog, and then just one by one peeking him. Of course, he's not going to win, you know, winning the 1v4 isn't good there, but, I mean, just letting them have the gun on that eco round, you really want to try and play those longer angles, because now, I mean, you should be going into a full buy, right, or having a bonus right here.
Buy, yeah, and speaking of, we're right back into this. Aha's already in sight very, very quickly here, and the rest of the team will flood in. Left Sun with a Recon Phantom here in the pocket. Plant will go down. Post plant. Raccoon already getting us started here with one. Raccoon very much in market. He's going to get another before Dux takes him out. That is a Vandal on the ground, and that will be quickly read by Sun, who will get triple peeked. Ill and Dux taking out a few more, and now Reverse getting one. Reverse doing a lot of work here. Duck's getting another, and now it is just all down to Aha, who's gonna get one, maybe the second, but he won't. Duck will finish it
4Ks on eco rounds, and I mean, I hate to say it again, but it's literally just, I mean, they're walking, you know, you've got
2 Thrifties.
Yeah, you've got Aether alone in market. No one there to get the trade. Sight control is in your hands, and he just ends up dying. Vandal falls into the hands of Dux, who then just gets a 3K, and then by that point it's just night-night. Like,
2 Thrifties. Yeah, 2 Thrifties in a row, by the way.
It's just, I don't know what's happening here. Honestly, just play the long angles. You shouldn't be losing when you have 5 rifles and full shields versus a team with only classics.
Exactly.
I don't know if they just turn up when their back is to the wall here, but that's just insane.
Yeah, Sir Juice, the only one who's going to get tagged with the jump spot, going to spot a few coming up mid, and now Sun's going to put pressure out more with the drone. I think, and I do believe, Aha and crew walking through this very closely. Reverse opting to not get scanned by that Teo drone. Pulling up. And Aether gonna throw that flash up and not get anything. Aether and Aha taking it down very quickly. The guns being dropped, and now they will start to rotate over. Raccoon getting one. And now will he see it? Cupid gonna get taken out by Aha, and Dux, the only member that remains, will try to throw a few there, but won't get much of anything as Dux is taken out by Aether there. Perfectly executed.
Ethers needs to be a little more aggressive. I know it's a set, so you've got that defensive advantage where these sites are just so hard to push onto, but there was pretty much no information gathering, so all of mid was claimed for free by Revenants. All of Catwalk pretty much getting up into mid cubby right in front of a tree with no util used. So then they can just slam onto any site they choose. You need to be able to bait some of that out and at least have somebody watching mid there.
Yeah, speaking of watching mid, how about Humane on the mid push? Mid presence there, not going to be much of anything. Sir Juice will get noted, and the KJ will be used here. Now this might not be for much, as Dux does have that Armageddon. So if they do decide to go for, I believe we're going to see a retake here from Ethers, who will start this off with the Dux drone. Going to find one, and will we start to see it be used here? Yes, it will. This is how it ends. Clearing out that back. Aether and Reverse forced to run, and they will survive the ultimate. But now comes the hectic retake. Dux. Raccoon getting one. Dux and Cupid getting one. LTF Sun getting two, and Aether getting one. Now it's just Humane. Very clean with the martial shots, but Sun will fall. But Sun will take Humane down.
Yeah, that's how it should go when you're playing. I mean, they had one rifle there, and like, just one rifle and maybe two marshals. That's pretty much how the round should go, especially when you're trying to flood into a site through smokes. You don't really have the close range weaponry, so maybe you could have done better. I mean, you don't have time on your side, but maybe, you know, form like a conga line, so person with the rifle peaks dies, you pick it up. But I mean, the time is crunching down. That's pretty much a lost round as soon as they have sight.
Yeah, and Humane will not be able to use that null command as Aether of Revenant beats him to it, but that null command's still in the pocket of Ethers. So they do have another one as is he gonna catch Dux on this lurk? Dux starting to come in now. The retake in position here. Cupid 2 off of ult. So this is a dangerous position. If you're anybody but Ethers, as Humane should look to use this ult here very soon. But will he, is the question. No, he will not. Ill peeking right into Aha's crosshair, and Aha punishing them for it. Cashing in with 2. Cupid getting 1. Humane getting 1 with the classic. That's a classic. They don't check Sun on the back line. And Sun gets 2. And Sir Juice getting 1. He's gonna tap the spike and let Sun, but it is still a round win for Revenants here. 2-4 attackers winning.
Yeah, good play. I mean, Revenants, you know, they lost a couple fights there, but, you know, they just stalled out the clock long enough. I do like the retake there. Tejo missiles, once again, just proving to be the best regenerable, one of the best utils in the game, even not just considering regeneration. Being able to hold pretty much all of B main with those and allowing them to get an isolated sort of trade on the Aha on site. But, you know, Sun with the patience on the flank really just shut them down there.
The patience, yeah. That flank was huge. The spike has not been picked up. I think they're trying to bait out some of this util. It was dropped deep into attacker's spawn, that A site. Yeah, Dux, a little bit of aggression up mid.
Taking a lot of space. Oh, but that dart is just gonna miss. Oh wait, no, Sir Juice got spotted.
Sir Juice does get spotted, but also does Dux. Now, on the side of Ethers, on the side of Aether, there is a little bit of work though for the wear. Aether, oh geez, Humane is not being treated humanely right now. 14 HP, getting flashed, stunned, the works right now. Now I believe Aha is gonna go grab the spike, and yeah, they're gonna go rotate to B. The KJ was pulled off of the KJ was pulled off of B site. They have played this perfectly. Ethers have Revenants has played this fake perfectly. Now, here we go. Will Cupid catch this? Reverse in the smoke. Ready for the pop flash. Pop flash going out. Aether getting one. Ducks getting one. Ducks getting another. And Aha will finish off the round. Ducks falls very, very quickly.
Yeah, I don't hate the play from ETH there to try and take mid. I think their problem was they just kind of stalled. I mean, you had Ducks sort of catwalk, and then Sir Juice was looking like he was over towards mid link there, but he just kind of stalled out, and you don't have the gun. You have a stinger. You don't have the gun to take these long angles if somebody peeks you top on mid. I say just rip your paranoia through mid link and try it. You have to make an aggressive play if you're going to be on an eco round. You can't just let them take the fights they want.
Let's see what you can get. Humane with the pop flash. Aether already cashing in there. Now it is a 5v4 very, very quickly. And now, Sun and Raccoon, maybe thinking twice as this Teodrome is spent. Does not catch the Omen. It will not ping the Omen either. So, and that will cause Ducks to change sides here. Cupid with his setup on B site. Here. Ill. Maybe looks in the wrong direction for like 1 second, and Aether almost takes his head off.
Spike is so far from sight, though.
Exactly. Oh, Ducks! Ducks, perfectly. That Champion's Aura coming online. Top fragging here. Ill, Ducks, you have to look out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Reverse with a nice reverse there onto Aether, but reverse will get reversed by Cupid. It is now a 3v2. Ethereals has both the gun, has guns. Humane has that null command.
30 seconds left.
And Cupid will have that Raccoon on the flank. That is huge. That is a huge flank. It is now a 2v2. He's not looking. Ducks is not looking in the correct direction here. And now Humane, the last one to stand, the last one to fall. Revenants taking round number 8.
I think ETH, as soon as you see that Omen flank you from ramp on A, I don't even care. If you can't get the refrag immediately, you slam B site. Because you know that Omen is nowhere, he doesn't have ult, he's nowhere near his other teammate there. Sova's alone on B. I say you gotta be faster than that. Because then it allowed time for Omen to work through market and then get another one. If you slam that site there, that's a lot easier of a round because you know where both of the enemies are and you can get some isolated 2v1s.
Exactly, the speed and isolation. Ducks suppressed, unable to use that, as Reverse does know where he is in mid. Aether is on a bit of a save round, and Revenants knows that very, very, very well, as they are all stacked very aggressively here into that B site. The defender's killjoy will be spent. Ducks using the salvos there, trying to not let this KJ be destroyed. The lockdown will be destroyed. So that is one done. Cupid, all in that nano swarm, taking a lot of damage out there. And Humane in ult here. Let's see what they can do with this. Revenants striking first. Ill. Humane getting one. Humane not treating them humanely. Reverse and Aether. Both Humane getting taken down by Raccoon. Cupid will be finished off by Aether. Aether's name all over the scoreboard here in this round 9.
Yeah, good amount of damage done for an econ round, but I mean, you shouldn't be looking at a 2-7 if you're on defense. This is arguably, besides Bind, the most defensive-sided map in the game. I think probably Bind might eclipse it a little bit, but it just shouldn't be. It shouldn't. This is really bad on the side of ETH here. It's a very bad situation to be in.
This is a very, very bad situation, as now they have, and as now they do not have the gun advantage, but Humane getting 3 pinged with that knife. That might cause Ducks to come on over.
Yeah,
he was waiting on mid control. Humane will be suppressed as the other null command will be used. Now I'm waiting on Ducks to see if this salvo will come online. No, he will be suppressed, so he will have to wait a little bit for the for the Armageddon to come online, and Armageddon will be online, but he will use that drone first to check out his surroundings. He does ping one. One will be suppressed. Using the special deliver here. This is how it ends. Pushing them towards them on site. The presence will be detected. Humane getting one. Humane being traded out. Aha getting a ton of value from the spot in hell. And Aha with the jiggle peek there. And Sun nowhere to go but up here for LFT or Revenants here. 8-2.
Yeah, I think if you're ETH, you got to invest more in that round. If it's, you're a buy, I mean, you do get the money back, but if it's a force swing round there where you're going to be, I mean, look at their buying now. They only have one rifle, maybe two if they sell the light shield, but, you want to get that killjoy down in tree or garden, and then, you have some time to work with.
Yeah, obviously time, like you said, speed and time have been huge in this match here. Aha, already up in mid, and that's great crosshair discipline from Ill, unless you just didn't see them, which I'm thinking that's what it is. Oh my gosh, Aha knows, Aha is a knower here, and he will. Ill gonna take out Aether and will get traded out. It is now a 3v4 on the advantage Ethers, and Cupid, you have a Spectre. I don't really think you should be going that. The Paranoia will be invested, and Raccoon will take him out. Very much low HP, though. So now they're starting to walk up mid. Sir Juice, 100% and a Stinger. Yeah, this is still doable. Two of the players are one shot, and the Sova has no ult. So they're just going to go straight back to A.
He's got some shock darts here to work with, so we could see that come online, but I mean, you got Paranoia, you got Smokes, you have all your util on Omen, and some decent guns online, on a rifle and a Stinger.
The rifle here as well.
This is winnable.
They do have that Paranoia. Aha, and Raccoon gonna be right there. Raccoon right there. Aha, will just be too much here for, oh my gosh, for Ethers, 9-2. Aha is going off, and maybe a little bit too late for the timeout coming out of Ducks here from Ethers, man. Like, it's 9-2, and now you take the timeout?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta try and fix it. Maybe they're gonna talk about what they want to do on the attacking side. You really want to, I don't know. I think there's just some issues with the spacing here. You're having a lot of people get taken out on the side of ETH with just no trades coming through. I mean, specifically what I can think of is Ilyar last round peeking mid. He gets a good kill into Pizza there, but then, he's got the Guardian, the best gun on the team, gets taken out, and no one's there to reclaim it. Dux has to jump into the crosshair of Aha to try and get it back, and he gets taken down. There's not, the spacing has been an issue. If I'm ETH, I'm like, I'm thinking we're doing good. We have the skill to do this. We're a good team. With our ones, we've been doing all right, but we just need, on these eco rounds, they're sort of snowballing us. They have to be able to group up and really just be more diligent with their trades.
Yeah, the trades obviously coming in, grouping up together and playing together. So we're going to see here a bit of a maybe desperation round here. 3, 4, and 5. Sir Juice, Ducks, and Ill right there, looking to do some Ill. Maybe going to get that sentry, pushing up really, really far, hoping to get one and done, but they won't. And that's going to force. That's perfect. That's going to force Revenants all the way back, as we will see that Omen. We're going to see that Omen ult be used to scope out the site, and Aha and Aether running straight into that KO molly. The fragment, and now they're gonna rotate again, playing a little bit of ring around the rosy on this map, the deadliest game.
I like the set play there with the Jet, Omen, and Teo missiles. I think it just came out a bit too early. If they did that a second later, yeah, they maybe get 1 or 2 there, and this round is a different story.
Ducks does not check his corner. Ducks doesn't check his corner. Sun getting Ducks. How many times have I seen this even in professional play? You have to check your corners. It is like one of the most fundamental things of Valorant ever. 0 players to 10 on the attackers. KJ here. 3 players alive for Ethers. 4 players alive for Revenants. Sir Juice trying to peek around, see what he can get. Humane and Cupid trying to do the humane thing and get one. Oh, Cupid will get one, but not anything else. I think that might have been a little bit overkill. Just a little bit.
This
10-2.
last round. 10-2 here.
What is this game? What is this game?
If ETH don't win this round, it's pretty much lights out for them.
Exactly.
You know, what I'd be saying if I'm talking to them, you know, I think new half, ults are cleared, you know, it's reset, it's 0-0. That's the mindset you gotta have.
0-0 mentality right now. Exactly.
But you gotta play, you can make some mistakes. You know, you've got double initiator here. I mean, it's the same comp pretty much, but it's gonna be hard. It's the most defensive sided map in the rotation right now.
Yeah.
You just gotta
play to your best, play to your strengths. Exactly. The pistol rounds. Yeah, the pistol rounds and those eco rounds were both. The recon bolt gonna reveal one in mid. And now Ducks already very close and personal, grabbing that orb one to start the Armageddon. And now Aether just jiggle peeking with that Sheriff, but will stop jiggle peeking at the wrong time. It seems like every time. And now 3 to 5, a little bit of lag coming through there. Aether gonna get one. Ill gonna take down Aether. Aha, taking down ETH. The spike will fall. Raccoon getting another one. Sun getting one. Aha, getting one. Ducks getting 2. And now 1 remains for Ethers. But that Sheriff is in the pocket of the KJ. A tag up, but I don't think that's going to be enough. My double swing, throwing out the classic to see if he can get something going there. Oh, what a play there. Oh, reverse is just gonna end this. Will not allow this reverse sweep. 11 to 2 on the side of Revenants.
I mean, yeah, if you're Ethers, if I'm Ethers, right, I think the decision to save here is a bad idea from Ethers. They're
saving.
Making a 12-2 comeback is pretty much impossible.
But it can be done. And
I mean, it can be done, but then you're gonna go back to you're gonna go back to your attack side, which you only won 2 versus 10 rounds on. I don't think you're gonna be able to win it in overtime.
That is true.
Seriously turn it around.
Exactly. They have to. Ethers has to show some signs of life as Raccoon just gonna run straight up with the Bucky. Aha, gonna get Sir Juice. Duck's gonna get Raccoon. And that was a judge. Excuse me. Aether getting one. The fragment there. Will force him out. The KO all the way up in Catwalk. Yikes.
It's already a 3v4, and this also allows them to farm a lot of ult orbs, which is the big reason that they got steamrolled in that last half, is just the constant cycling of ults on those full buy rounds by Revenants. So
exactly.
It's buying here is seriously digging the hole a lot deeper.
Digging the hole a lot deeper. Saving here. Yeah, that is correct. I did not agree either with that decision to save, especially because what you have right now, your best gun is a judge, and you have no shields. So I don't know what the heck Ethers is thinking here, unless they're gonna try to play as ratty as they possibly can, which might work. Oh, Aether on the flank. Aether on the flank. Oh, Aha, getting one. But will they see this flank from Aether? No, they will not. Sun getting one. Cupid getting reversed, but Aether will finish it off. 12 to 2 on the side of Revenants here. Match points. Revenants.
Yeah, I mean, now you look at it, Aha is 2 off of Blades, so even if you can get the econ advantage this round, you know, it's just going to be that much harder.
However, Ducks is 1 off of Armageddon, so are we going to see them possibly fight for A control? And as I say that, Ducks sets up B.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they play on attack, because we really... I mean, I don't know. We haven't seen much aggression from them on the defense side, except for that one mid round, and it was sort of like it was a
Exactly.
great idea, but they just sort of stalled out and then never tried to aggress until the final round. I think their aggression, they could benefit from some aggression here.
Yeah, the speed, the stalling. Obviously, that turret play from reverse will fall. Aha, taking the first. Getting the first. Sun getting another. With the Omen taking that assist, that paranoia. Huge there. And now Aha does have a rifle in hand.
Oh,
now,
no.
Cupid. Oh, that is huge. Cupid, Raccoon, you cannot be doing that. I caught that live. Hold up. Raccoon getting away with all sorts of murder. Ducks does get that ult. Getting three on the... Excuse me, was that on a collat run-in? Yeah, they just line up, and the cards will not align as Reverse finally takes it down. A little bit of a curse going on in the chat before GG's come through. 13-2 on the side of Revenants.
I mean, I love it. You know, the run and gun 3 headshots in a row.
I mean, whatever works, man. How about that? Aha, 28-1 with 2 first bloods, 1 plants, and defuses. Doc's doing everything he can, but in the end, only getting 16. And there was some talk in the chat about how this was going to be a just like the MIBR game. I don't think that's kind of how it went. I mean, they still did get steamrolled, but it was a little bit of that. 13-3? Yeah, no, they were off by 1.
Yeah, that's a tough game for ETH, but I mean, hopefully they'll be able to
exactly
step it up coming into Pearl. But it's just like, you know, you got Ilya in the site versus Sun. You got to be able to win that 1v1 there to really open up the round, especially when you get in. But it just really made that site so much tougher to crack.
The second map will be Pearl here, as I really quickly check to see the sides here. Ethers will be attack on Pearl, and Revenant will be defense on Pearl. So they're asking for 5. So if we want to go on a quick break, if that's fine. All right, we will go on a quick break here, and we will be back in a few moments. Don't go away. Map 2 Pearl next on the cards.
Stay here. Do not leave.
Welcome back, everybody, to this match, Ethers versus Revenant. I believe it was Revenant's taking the first map, 13-2. So right now, we are just waiting for things to be ready. I did not just see that put in the chat by our stream operator, Hydrox. Do we have any mods in this chat? Can somebody ban Hydrox, or at least time him out for?
Can we get him out of here?
Yeah, can we get this man out of here? El Aura, my brother.
It's been dead.
Ban this man. Ban this man.
Oh god.
Oh my god, he is in our walls right now. Hold up.
Yeah. Getting away from chickens and jockeys to talk about Pearl. That's gonna be our second map here, and you know, looking stats-wise at Pearl, it's a bit more defender-sided with about a 51.5% win rate for defenders, but that's, you know, that's a lot better than we saw on Ascent. But you know, what do you think we're gonna see here, Magic, for agent picks?
I would not be surprised if we see either a Vice, a Yoru, a Cypher, obviously. I play Cypher on this map. Smokes-wise, I'd have to say probably either Omen or Clove, even post-nerfs, just because of the angles of this map, that the metal can still be really, really good. I would, or if there's someone that is really good with it, an Astra. I would love to see an Astra on this map.
I'm thinking Vice, Astra at least. Maybe a Fade, if not a Tejo. And then some combination of like Yoru.
Yoru, yeah. I would love to see Yoru. Yoru on this map is huge. A curveball controller would be Harbor. If somebody knows how to play Harbor.
Harbor's really good on this map.
Harbor is actually really good. Harbor or Fade, maybe Deadlock. I don't know. Now, here's a wild pick. Chamber. Maybe have a little bit of fun, throw Chamber into the mix.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you consider losing fun.
Consider losing fun. That man has a pocket rocket from pistol onward.
Whoa! Oh my god, no, do not pick the Chamber.
Oh my gosh.
Do not validate him. Do not validate him. No.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Chamber. Yes. No. Pick Chamber, please.
No. No Chamber.
The Vice picks were automatically picked already.
Well, we do
obviously there. Raccoon. We're gonna see an Astra. Fade Astra. Teo Vice. A Yoru. Maybe reverse going Chamber.
No. No, stop it.
No. Yes, let's go! Reverse Chamber here. The pocket rocket in the pocket of Reverse here. A double duelist setup here from the side of not Ethers, that is Revenants, excuse me. And on the side of Ethers, we're going to see a Jet, Teo, Vice, Humane hovering the Sova, and we don't know what Sir Juice will play, but it might be that Omen. Oh, no, it's going to be an Astra here. Of course, we called the Astra. I did not see that Sova coming through unless Humane.
I mean, I joke about the Chamber on Reverse, but it's really just not a good pick for this map. I mean, you have so much ground to cover. The sites are pretty far apart on this, and it's just...
But that aim, though.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the Chamber.
That aim, though.
It depends on the Chamber. I mean, he can hold down, especially when he's got an ult, he can hold down some long angles by himself. Ugh. But
exactly,
I would much rather Vice with the wall, the rose thorns, the arc, just to be able to stall for so long. I mean, you do
unless it's unless it's because Revenant is up and they're just like, let's have a little bit of fun. I have known where teams are up and they will go out with a curveball comp and just have a little bit of fun because, you know, they're not playing to win. Because, you know, they're playing to win, yeah, but you know, if you sprinkle a little bit of fun in the mix, it makes everything just so much better. Obviously, reverse with the Chamber pick. Thank you so much for that. L reverse. We'll be seeing that.
I'm gonna negatively cast. I'm gonna negatively cast him the whole game. I don't care if he gets a 5K. I'm just gonna say it was a horrible decision.
Although will say if he gets a 5K and they win, I think you might have to eat your words and a bit of a slice of humble pie. But
if he gets an ace, I will publicly apologize for doubting him. But not if they win. Only if he gets an ace.
Oh, missing. Excuse me about the aim.
Yeah,
maybe I take back what I said originally, but
I gotta stop giving him crap.
Duck's gonna trigger the trap there, and now Aether gonna take down Cupid very quickly. Reversing it back. The pocket rocket in hand. Pocket guardian, really, if you will.
Oh, no.
3 shots on it.
No.
The flash out, gonna get them both. He's gonna whiff. He's gonna whiff. Excuse me. And now it's
able to clean it up though.
With the clean
Oh,
up.
Ducks is in.
Clean up there.
I don't know if they expect Ducks to be here.
I don't know. No, they will. They will not. Ducks, the fade will fall.
Pull your gun out. Pull your gun out. Oh no.
Oh, Raccoon, please. We gotta see this. We gotta see this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Yes, do it to him. Do it to him. No, he missed. Now it's up to the double flash combination. Sun and Aha. Ducks unable to see the screen for a second there.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I am in shock there, but you know what? It is what it is. Having a little bit of fun out there. The jump scare, yes, the jump scare there. Humane with a little bit of a jump scare there. How do you miss the knife from the back? But hey, still works out for Revenants here. 1-0. Pistol round victory.
We don't. Yeah, they are going for another save here. A bit of a split buy from Revenants here. You know, I would buy a little bit more, especially. I feel like it's kind of weird to. Maybe I guess you could go for a rifle if you think you're going to be able to win the.
Yeah.
The
obviously, yeah. Obviously, that is a good play from the Vice. I do that all the time when I do play Vice, using the flower there to catch it out. Aether gonna get one. Ducks falls. Illyr will get one. And Aha also taking one down in mid. So now it is a 3v3. Raccoon with the Spectre sitting there, waiting for this timing to be perfect. It has to be perfect, and it will be perfect. Raccoon getting one and staying out, getting away with all sorts of murder right now. Now Cupid looking out for that. Raccoon, does he see him in the sun of the smoke? No, he won't. He won't, but he will get one. One enemy will remain. Reverse.
There's rockets though.
Yeah, reverse with it.
Oh, he sends him early.
Does not have his teleporter online, so it will not be around. Reverse just shaking his head saying no. And Aha gonna finish it off.
Yeah, sending out the rockets pretty early there. You didn't hear the tap at all. I don't know why. I mean, you want to say
a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little bit jumpy.
Yeah, maybe, but just wait for the tap. I mean, if he does that, he doesn't have to push through a Phoenix wall and a Phoenix Molly. But, yeah, after that, I mean, good decision from Aha and good stick by Reverse.
Nice. Yeah, obviously because that piece of util is out, you automatically just have to go for the stick. Here, obviously, a split again. Humane and Sir Juice on the side of their Reverse, missing his shot again. I don't know how many times I've seen that. Maybe I'm starting to regret what I said about that. Duck's getting one, though, with the Phantom. Automatically going to work. 3 off of that. Steel Garden, as well as Ill is 3 off of the knives. So, this chamber. Oh, the flank. They know. Keep it just looking. They might not know. The spike is positioned towards A. Sir Juice with that Phantom on the recon. Do they know? This has to be perfect from Sun. No, not any earlier, not any
Recovering it.
later. Will he see it?
Have a lot of space towards A, but they're kind of letting him just come straight. I don't know what. Are they going back? What's the call?
Maybe. I think they might be going back.
The timing.
Sir Juice gonna get one, and Reverse will fall. So now that means that, Raccoon is gonna probably be stranded on A as the rest of Ethers floods to this B site. And now we're gonna see the stars go out. The stars will align here for Ethers. And Aha with a nice little position there, but will fall to Sir Juice. Now it's all up to Raccoon, who might just, I don't know, at this point, I was just going to say, maybe just save, see if you grab something. A flash.
I mean, you have enough to buy for next round.
What are you doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? All right, Sir Juice saying, "Stop that! Let's not get banned."
Yeah, let's not look at that.
Let's not get banned. And Sir Juice saying no. A perfect round, a perfectly executed round from Ethers there. Of course, it was the buy round.
What that round was? They like went B, then they went A. They had A control. Then they decided, screw it, we're gonna go back to B, and it just worked. I mean,
because of the pick. Yeah, the timings were all perfect. That pick was also perfect.
The pick on the mid was just
nice kill.
Getting a little greedy there with Revenant. Just dry peeking mid with no one there to watch your cross was a little
interesting.
A little over aggressive. Op?
Chamber op here. Op. However, I don't think that's where it will be positioned, as he does jump spot.
Oh.
Reverse disciplining with the crosshair. Just a nice little bit of a discipline there.
Please punish the jump peek.
You're spamming the fuck out of me.
Please punish this jump peek. And I don't think he will. I think Sir Juice might say he overstayed his welcome. And he is just holding. He will punish it. Nice job there. Reverse finally getting one. Aether getting out alive somehow. And the Jet and the Teo are hot on his loot. Hot on his heels. Ducks taking down Sun. And finally, an Aether. Oh, Aether. The Jet knows, but Aether has the better crosshair positioning. Oh, look at this. Look at this lineup from Humane. He's studying these straight up in the air. Probably 2 bounces if I had to guess. Reverse missing the first. The teleport is ready. Raccoon might not be seen. Ducks will take down Reverse. The op is out. Raccoon. Cupid does not know. Does he know? He will whiff though. He will whiff, and the salvos are online. But Ducks will just finish this off. Ethers taking it 2-2. The champions. Aura on line for Ducks here. They will not pick up this off though. 2-2. Tie game. Body blows coming.
Now we wait.
Yeah, interesting. You know, we see the op fall out of the hands of Reverse there. I thought he would have gone for the save, but I mean, only one away from the ult, so could see some potential there. Maybe an opening pick on B long and then rip the ult, and this round could turn around, but
100%. But that Steel Garden is going to be a problem. That Steel Garden is going to be a problem. The run it back is also going to be a problem, along with that wall.
They're so spread out. They're so spread out on an eco round.
Oh, Sun. Oh, Sun. Pulled up very quickly here.
They're starting to group up over towards B, so maybe see some trades here happening.
Yeah. Oh, Aether missing with that. The hunt will be destroyed and starting to come over. Raccoon maybe looking for something. Won't find much. The pocket rocket in the hand of Reverse here. Just waiting for something to happen. Ducks with the flash. Will he get punished? Oh, he will not be able to punish that, but he will TP away. Scott free to get out of jail. Free card has been used. Reverse still with that Pocket Guardian. And now walking through the util of their own team. Oh, that is huge. Do they know that Sir Juice is right there? No, they won't. Aether will fall. Aether will fall. And aha. Getting 2 with that. The Sheriff very hard to use. Trying for that. Trades coming through. Sun getting 1. Sun getting 1. Perfect upgrade in hand. It is now a 2v2. It has been evened out. I'm with you at this point. What the heck happened? What the heck happened?
Yeah, what the heck happened there?
I know. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna cuss on this stream. Oh,
good taps.
Oh, that was filthy from Ill. Great job there.
I mean, that was closer than I thought it was gonna be, but like, I don't know what. I like the fast flank from Yoru, adding some pressure through mid plaza to kind of crunch the people going down street, but you're so spread out on an eco round. Like, There's, unless you can hit some one taps with Chamber or with the sheriffs, like you're gonna be at a serious disadvantage if you can't trade these people out at least.
Yeah, that is true. The trades have to come in. Okay. So automatically Sun will be noted and will be taken out here as I'm hearing as I think that's a bunch of footsteps, eh? I don't know. Flail, you think Ethers is going A? I mean, that is the Steel Garden invested.
I don't know. Look at Magic Sun though. Or Raccoon. Yeah, Sir Juice. I don't even know what I just said there. He's over
Raccoon. Flash will be used. ETH, just a lot of util, a lot of overstimulation here a little bit. A lot of util being used. Util back and forth, back and forth. Raccoon gonna get one. Unable to complete the spray transfer though. And because of this, all this util is going out quickly. I have to talk just as quickly. And now Chamber and Aha. Reverse and Aha both together grouped up, ready and waiting for this. Willed it. Yep, there was that Sova quote line up, just hitting the darts up. Reverse, gonna have to check the corner and we'll find it. And now, it is all down to that. They are so dead. Aha getting 3 in that round and I will take a breath here.
I don't know if he just didn't have them, but, you know.
Exactly, I do have to take a breath here. That was a quick round with util just flying, man. Valorant ain't what it's used to be. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, we're precise gunplay. Precise gunplay.
Precise gunplay.
I mean, very similar situation. Almost the exact same agent. Actually, no, they were. It was the exact same with Teo, Phoenix, and Chamber in the post plan on A. But we might
3-3 tie here.
I like the fast A hit, but just unable to hold it down. But now you have the Teo ult online. You have Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, you have Hunter's Fury, Teo ult, Armageddon, the wall, Astral Divide, and the knives and Blade Storm here.
Yeah.
Ducks. Oh, Raccoon. Aether and Ducks, they have to play this perfectly. And Ducks gonna get Aether. That is perfect.
That's a
first pick. That is a huge pick. Go ahead, stand their ground. And I don't think they will stand their ground. Aha, looking for the double flash. He's gonna find 1 and 2 on the flash, maybe. Oh, duh. Oh my gosh. Aha, getting down by Ducks. Raccoon going to work here. Getting 2. Illy, main duelist and initiator down. This round just got interesting. Cupid, through the smoke. 3, Trinity, Yoda, welcome. 4, an ace. He's on for the ace. He's online for the ace. If there was a crowd here, you know they'd be chanting that word, those 3 letters with the 4 P's.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, unable to get that final guitar riff. Reverse and Raccoon, maybe.
30 seconds
You
left.
can't lose.
You can't lose this. I don't know what I just heard. I just heard a really weird violin and
Yeah, the villain music coming in from Sir Juice.
Okay.
Oh, look at the reposition.
Son, does he know?
Oh, he
Does he know? Son is not looking in the right direction.
Oh my God, what a play.
Excuse me, son? I meant Sir Juice. See, this is just how this game has gone. There's been a lot of flashing lights.
I mean, that was a great...
I don't even know. I don't even know what to call it.
It was a great opening pick onto Aether there, up mid, but then they just... You know, that sort of made me think, if I see that pick, I'm thinking, all right, maybe it's mid towards B, but they're not showing, you know, a lot of pressure, and they just didn't wait long enough, so then, you know, those ults didn't really get anybody. They sort of invested them and got not a lot out of them, and then they just weren't able to hold it post-plant.
Oh, reverse, reverse, and Sun Bucky Gaming, possibly. The BIR at the post-plant. Ooh, he's gonna miss the 1 tab, and will back out. Now, the dimensional drift will be used.
Oh.
I was seeing all of it.
Oh, kill him! Kill him!
Bucky Gaming!
No!
Oh. They were probably capped. That was a great play. You see, that is something that my coach has told, and my team captain has told me over and over again. As soon as that your ults, find a buddy, because he's probably gonna try to do something stupid, and something stupid he did there. Of course, it was a good play with the Bucky. But they were holding it. That Astro was holding it. Yeah, that Astro was holding it.
Yeah, you're gonna die, but get the kill at least.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
5v3 here. Aether's down 1 round. And now Aether will get the one in mid. Cupid maybe pushing up a little too far.
Wait, how did this round turn around? What?
Exactly, that's my thing.
What just happened?
Ill might be not there. Aether, oh jeez, Aether just shooting the body there. A little bit of insult to injury, and aha, we'll finish off this round. 5-3, the round has turned around.
I had my head in my hands from that Yoru play, and I looked up, and it was a 4 versus 2.
Yeah, no, especially with plays like that, you just have to go, and keep moving on, man.
I mean, that was a great play from Sir Juice, you know, watching Cupid's back, but I mean, come on, you gotta
at least get the kill.
Like, look to your left, like, check where everybody is. You have so much time left on that dimensional drift.
Yeah, no, if you would have got
that was
a little
really
bit
funny though.
Really funny.
Was...
We're here for the content, people, everybody. That is who we are. We are production. We are the content team. Hashtag proud on top. Let's go.
Jet Knives. What is this buy from Humane?
Oh my gosh.
With nothing?
Ducks. And aha. And a little bit of a duel.
No.
Ill, the aim on point there. Not disgusting. Perfect. Reverse backing off very quickly there. The Cloudburst spent. A little bit of shots coming out. He will miss that dart though.
Give it to Humane. Why doesn't Humane have a gun? And why is Ilger holding on to it? You've got your knives. Give it to your teammate.
That is true. Maybe the aim difference. Oh, he was all the way there. Oh my gosh, Sun just gets caught. Sun catches Ducks on the rotate. Great job there. And he will grab this orb. Just feed that dimensional drift. Sir Juice getting reverse, not looking in the correct direction. Sir Juice online possibly with Raccoon. Just waiting. Sir Juice will watch that. Aha! Spike is down. Spike is down B. And now Raccoon just waiting.
30 seconds left.
They are all grouped up in mid, trapped like a few rodents here.
That info is so good.
That info is huge from Raccoon. That means that is all that they need to know. And Sun has a lot to work with here. Let's see what Sun can cook up in these last few seconds.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. From whiffing the shot to now whiffing more shots. A blind's just coming through. Raccoon getting one. Aha, getting another. That will be. Oh, he baits out the Astrostar. Sir Juice just on the peek out. Looking, the Astrostar being placed, looking for possibly another stun or something.
Smoke the spike. Smoke the spike.
Smoking the spike there. Raccoon getting Sir Juice with.
No.
Sir Juice with the spray transfer, and
oh my gosh.
And Aha will take the kill to his wall. This round is bonkers. This game is bonkers back and forth. What just happened there?
I don't know. What? Like, smoke the... That's like the most basic... I like the tap there from Aha. You know, bait the util out. Especially getting that last bit of use out of his ult. But like, just smoke the spike and have somebody stick it. You've gotten rid of the pull, you've gotten rid of the stun, and then just have Phoenix wall and hold it. I feel like that's such an easy round to win there.
Yeah, that was Revenant's round to lose, so to speak. Oh my gosh, do they know? Do they know about this? The C is going to be used. Ducks leading the charge.
Oh, the crossfire, maybe.
Yeah, Ducks leading the charge. Sir Juice taking down Aether. They will get this party started.
Sun's deep in B though.
Sun is
deep up.
Sun is deep inside.
Deep up B long.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, that is what I meant. Do not take that the wrong way. Hey, chat. As I heard that
deep
chuckle, Hydrox. That you're not.
Timing.
Yep, the reverse. Great job there. From reverse is the timing. Raccoon starting to go in.
Oh.
The pool being used. Sun getting one there. So he will happily take that upgrade. Raccoon getting one. Two from Raccoon. The guitar riffs going out.
Oh no.
Humane. Being not treated humanely there. Just all sorts of stuns and flashes in his face.
Util.
We've all been there, haven't we? Just stun, then flashed, then stunned, then flashed, then vulnerable, then I can't even play the game anymore, and you just take your hands off the keyboard and accept your fate. Like,
yeah, Etha's got to be a little bit more aware. I mean, Sun, you know, great play by them, but they flank like the past 3 or 4 rounds. Like, you know, at some point you need to know, like, especially after that Vice wall went off, maybe in like the 4th round, like 20 seconds in, you need to know that Yoru is pretty much coming up.
Yeah.
every round.
Exactly, and he has gone every round. Raccoon with some filthy shots. Filthiness all around in this game, but sometimes Scrappy is better. And speaking of Scrappy, how about that buy from Ethers? Sir Juice with 15 kills. That's the controller, by the way. That is their Astra.
Yeah, I don't know what Humane's plan is.
Oh my gosh. Aether getting 1. Aether getting 2. The 1-taps are clean.
Oh.
But he won't get 3. Ill gonna get that.
No one there?
No one there to back him up, and Ill just gets a free upgrade.
Yeah,
I mean, he'll take it.
You get 2 there.
He'll take it.
You should wait a little bit, you know?
The buffered input there, the flash out. Flash is out all around, getting 1. Aha, Raccoon with the help of the flash. Ducks now left to stew. The consequences of his earlier actions maybe coming back to bite him. Sun right there, won't be able to get it. Sun winning.
I mean, great play by Aether, but needlessly, I mean, the round worked out, but, you know, you've got the gun there.
Yep.
You don't go for a third.
You got
2.
Yeah,
you know there's 2 more.
Get 2, get out. I think it might have been a 1 and done, possibly. Obviously, the operator coming online for reverse
There we go. There we go.
4-7, the advantage
Double
here
op.
from Revenant.
Hold on.
Double op. 2 ops. Who else has the ops? Sun? It's going to be a Tower of Power, Tower of Pain. And I think Ethers is going to walk straight into it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please. Please.
The recon bolt will be
He's
found.
sticking it. Oh, miss!
This is it. And yeah, no. Ethers wants nothing to do with that going up mid. Aether maybe with a little bit of a flank here, though. Not gonna lie, mid to A. Ducks leading the charge again. There is no wall here, so mid is free. Oh, Aether has to time this perfectly, getting 1. Will not be able to get the other, though. Just unable to adjust his crosshair. And now reverse across the map. Popping that TP up.
Oh,
Missed it
no.
again. Oh my gosh.
I don't think anyone's hit
got
an
it.
op shot this entire game.
He has once. He punished the jump peak, but that's about it.
No,
And now,
I thought Sir Juice got away off of that. Maybe I'm tripping.
no. Oh, the jump peak.
What was that?
Gonna flash that. Sir Juice. Oh my gosh. What are we watching? What are we watching? Is this bronze gameplay, or is this like, oh wow, nowhere to go?
Oh my god, what?
Almost.
The
Now we're going back
sliver.
B. And now we're going back B. Well, ring around the Rosie, a lot being played in this match. Oh, spike down. But, aha, getting 2. Standing in that stun, just saying, I don't care. Sir Juice getting 2.
Play time.
Oh my
Look at the time.
The time. I don't know why,
this
Sun.
is-
Why do I keep whiffing? We don't know either, aha. Keep asking yourself the real questions, for real. He is looking for that. Sir Juice will get 3. And reverse will clean it up. Keep asking the real questions.
I mean, I think the biggest loss, you can't really blame him, but it's just a little thing with Cupid there. The biggest thing that lost him that round was leaving that sliver for Aha to hide in B Hall. Because if you see those Teo missiles, he says it's clear. You're not expecting that, and he swings and gets 2, and then eventually the 3rd. Like, it's just.
Oh, we are 100% clipping that. Aha, thank you. By the way, hello, Aha from the future. If you watch this VOD back to VOD review, we are clipping that 100%. Just know that.
Yeah. No, we're only clipping the whiff. That's what we'll do.
We're only clipping the whiff. Yes.
What 2 kills? I don't remember what he's talking about.
Exactly. Humane. Oh, Humane. That is a huge dart up but will not be broken. Great job there from Aha to not get noted there. Ducks with the Vice set up on A, obviously. Very powerful. I do play Vice, so I do understand it. But no wall.
Oh
no
my
wall.
god.
Oh. Holy. Cupid getting taken down. Oh, Sir Juice saw Aether. And now Humane. Right there. Humane trying to get Aether, but Aether will not get anything. And now Ill. Whiffing for 2, but won't get much else. Picking it all up. Reloading, recharging those batteries. And now we'll look to re-engage on Sun. We're just holding this
Just
angle.
group
Sun.
up here. Don't be a hero.
Ooh, a little bit of a dink there through the wall. A wall banger.
You
Near
got a
front to your sheriff.
flash. Phoenix probably has some util left.
Phoenix has 2 curveballs.
2 curveballs. All right.
2
you got
flashes. 3
flashes.
I'm thinking. I don't know what the plan here is for Revenants, but I'm thinking it's don't let ill see her screen. See their screen.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Their screen? Oh yeah, just.
Flash,
Oh
and then just
yeah,
wait.
I thought you meant they were screen peeking. I'm like.
No, we're not screen peeking. No, I'm talking about like just the flashing. Oh, I'm preemptively looking away, but won't find much just looking at that wall. Another flash. That won't be able to get much. And 9-4 on the side of Revenants here. Sir Juice dropping 20. I don't know how Sir Juice. I think Sir Juice might be on the wrong team. 20, 12, and 0. 9-4. Revenants in the lead.
2012, the year people who say chicken jockey were born.
Oh god, do not you two. Not you two.
I'm saying that
Not you
only people who No, I'm criticizing it.
Shut up, production. That is
Is
true.
this
Shut up, production.
1984?
Give me freedom of speech here. And production again. I heard that, by the way. No.
Give me liberty or give me death.
Oh, this is a very fast B hit here. Sun teleports right into the. Sun's gonna get away with it. The judge kill on to ill.
Oh, the misses.
Woo-hoo. Judge, jury, and executioner. Cupid getting one with the misser. Speaking of executioner, Humane with the drone at the ready. Sun at a tight angle.
Oh, I like this. They're gonna come in from multiple angles. This is really good.
Oh, spot there. Nope, Ducks.
retake.
Oh my gosh, no. Ducks popping that a little bit early. Not gonna find much. Raccoon with the Vandal in hand. Oh, that is a huge dart. We'll spot one. Ducks throwing a few out. Sir Juice getting one. Humane getting one. And now the judge might not be able to find much util here.
Oh, no time.
No time. No time. Humane's like, no. Ducks.
Oh, saves the Vandal, though.
I'm sorry. The way Ducks just stopped and looked at the ground like, well, this is my life now.
Yeah, you gotta give up. I mean, that was a
just,
great retake there by ETH. Even though they lost, you know, being able to flood in from multiple sides, that's what you want. That's the golden retake, especially on such a long flank like B.
Yeah.
I don't think that Revenants were expecting that at all. But just the gun diff and, you know, maybe the util from some of the people up street came out a little early to be capitalized on. So you got to coordinate a little better, and I think maybe they win that round.
Maybe they do. The tail drone might spot somebody up mid. No, it will not. So Aether's position is clean and clear. Again, Sun with that judge. I don't know why he has a judge at this point. Aha, with the second drone in. Just doing everything he can on Aha. We'll get full, we'll flash Ducks. Whatever you do, do not feed. Aha, they're reversed. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh!
Excuse me, the absolute disrespect. Disrespecting that a little bit, maybe. Aha. Maybe looking to punish a little bit. Excuse me, the Yoru is down. So Ether in a tough retake here. And that will get a lot off of that. Humane getting one, but Aether getting 3, and 3 is greater than 1. So, yep, all adds up to Revenants taking round 15. Up 11-4.
We're in a familiar position here. They might go for a force. You know, you don't.
Yeah, they might have to force.
I think they will. I think they will force here, but you know,
a little bit.
I think I would rather force than full buy on round 12.
Exactly. I think
I don't know what the buy has been with Humane. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
He has not been buying when he's had over 4,000 credits before. I don't know what the play is there.
I don't know what that play is either.
I like the hero rifle though from Sir Juice. That could be pretty good, especially if you can link up with your teammates.
Exactly. Humane isolated on this side. Ill getting one with the Marshall. Huge there. Dux will just pick up an Under Flame there. Under Flame Judge. Judge, jury, and executioner.
Okay.
Humane with the sheriff.
No one was with Sir Juice to get the best gun they have back. It's just laying in mid now.
It is just laying in mid. However, I think Cupid might take advantage of this. Although reverse is right there. I don't think they're gonna do much of that afterwards. Okay, that gives this Astra this gives Raccoon all the information he needs. Cupid better be ready for the push there. No, he will not be ready for that. Humane, the drone, to start the retake here. Oh, the smoke will go down just in time, and Humane's gonna get nearsighted. He's gonna get marked. He's gonna get stunned. He's gonna just get inflicted with every status ailment, unable to see his screen. Aether, Aha, and Raccoon clean up the round. Raccoon with another 3-piece. Jeez, I feel so bad for Aha there. He got hit with every status ailment in the game.
Yeah.
Except Hinder.
I mean, if you buy a hero rifle, I mean, they do have enough money for a full buy, so I guess that was good. But if you're buying a hero rifle, you can't just walk mid by yourself. Like, that's the whole point, is that you need somebody else there to pick it up after you die. Like, I don't get the disconnect.
Maybe just a little bit of a disconnect there from the teammates, and it is entire match point here for Revenants.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna go ahead and push that advantage up a little bit.
Yeah, another B hit. The
B hit.
Defense might read this, though.
Yeah, I'd say that Astral Divide pretty much sells it. Sun falling. Humane getting one. Humane, that Astral Divide is huge in denying so much information.
Dude, what?
They cannot hear the plant from behind the wall, so just plant. I think. Aha! In a little bit of a fight there with his pal, Aether, on the side. Raccoon might catch Dux on the rotate. He'd have to look again. Dux getting taken down. Uses the Astra Suck there. And Cupid with the judge kill. Dux,
there we go.
Dux putting shh in the chat. For what reason, I don't know. It is 12-5.
Hey, now, see, he's kind of exposing his own gameplay there, because now I think he did something really embarrassing, and I want to know what it was. I wasn't looking at it, but now I want to know. Either.
Dux lost the 1v1 at the end there. He whiffed like 3 shots.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. To make the round possible.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously, Armageddon online. Astral Divide online.
They're not taking a lot of space on defense. I think that's their biggest problem. They've won. This is their first defensive round on this map, and they only won 2 on the most defensive-sided map in the rotation. They just don't take enough space, so they have no info, and the sight hits just can absolutely slam them. But
yeah. Exactly.
I like the default here.
The spike is in A main. Aha, gonna already go to work. I think they're gonna grab the spike and get back. Yeah, they might grab this spike and go. Sun does have his ult online.
Yeah, I mean,
what is the call here? From
right now, you know nothing. You know that they're not mid. You don't know about art. I mean, you know they're not fully into art. You don't know they're up A. You don't know they're up B long. They could be anywhere right now, and
they could be anywhere. But look at Humane, just hearing all that noise on B main, all those footsteps, and that's going to cause the rotation to come over. Aether and Raccoon. And yes, the Dimensional Drift will start things off here. This is how it ends. Aether taking down Humane. Main source of intel has been taken out. And he does catch the other 2 players as well. Cupid won't be magical. Getting taken down by Aha. The flash going out there, only blinding Sun. Like a true Phoenix, he only blinds his teammates. Aha getting 3, and Sun finishing it off. 13-5. Revenants. A complete domination.
Tough game. I mean, you know, definitely, I think on that last round, they need to take space. The story of it has just been, I mean, they've won 3 rounds on defense, playing, first of all, 12 rounds on the most defensive-sided map in the game, and then, 1 and 5 on the next defensive map.
Thank you for scrim is crazy.
But it was, that ult needed to come out a little later. They're panicking because, maybe not panicking, but, the thought is, we have no idea how far they are into sight. I'm just going to rip my ult to try and stall it, but at that point, it'd just be better to stall the plant, But
yeah, better to stall that.
A great game. I think that ETH, it was a 2-0. They're definitely a great team, but just looking at Revenants, how they were able to exploit the lack of information there has definitely just shown why they came out on top.
Yeah, and I do agree with that. The other thing that I did notice was that whenever it started to snowball with that economy, ETH just fell apart. Like, they snowballed so much in that last round. Not especially on Ascent.
Yeah, you gotta, if you're on an econ, you gotta make fast, aggressive plays. And ETH has been a lot more passive, especially on defense. You gotta be fast, you gotta be aggressive, and you gotta stick together. And it was just a lot of spread out, slower plays. But I do want to talk, the chamber pick didn't turn out as bad as I thought. I still would have rather Device, but...
Hang on. Flail, is this you publicly apologizing for doubting?
No, I'm not. I'm still at 10 times out of 10, I'm taking Chamber over Vice. But I'm just saying it wasn't as bad as I thought.
10 times out of 10, you're taking Chamber over Vice. Well, you heard it here, folks.
No, wait.
Over Vice. Clip that. No. Production, you're in here. You know what he said.
That's edited. That's edited.
Edited? What's edited?
Nope, that was... I'm being hacked right now.
What?
Something's wrong with my microphone.
Something is wrong with your microphone. I heard it. We all heard that. We all heard that. Clip it, everybody.
But, yeah, definitely a great showing by both teams today, regardless of certain agents being on the table.
Regardless of it, yeah, no, just playing to their strengths, playing to what they're used to, and playing at 100%. So, I do not have the bracket. So does that mean who will Revenants play next?
But yeah, make sure you stick around to see more of this playoff action.
Exactly. Revenants will be playing Poppy Tears next week. Poppy Tears popping Orbit out of orbit, knocking them down into the lower bracket last time with that ace that nobody will let anybody live down. And apparently they are going to milk more than I milked the Poppy Tears popping Orbit out of orbit joke. But I think that may wrap it up. Flail, any last closing thoughts before we leave?
Yeah, definitely. Just stick around if you want to see more great Valorant. And thanks to Hydrox for producing, and
exactly. Thank you, Hydrox.
And Law Scene for observing.
Yep. We are so ready for this next. We are so ready for the Poppy Tier match next week. Thank you guys for tuning in to this match tonight. Ethers falls to Revenants 2-0 in a pretty quick match here. So that's going to do it from Titans of Low Elo tonight. My name is Magic Ninja 107 alongside my caster Flail.
Yep.
And yep.
Guess we'll see you all next time.
See you all next time. Have a good one.